November is National Adoption Month, and for more on the resources available for children and families, I'm now joined by Michael McSurdy, the CEO of Family and Children's Service of Nashville. So we appreciate you being here this morning, Mr. McSurdy. Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to start by asking you to help us kind of understand the scope of how many children in our area and in Tennessee are in need of being adopted.
Okay, so children become available through adoption through the public child welfare system. So, and there's certainly private and international adoptions as well, but thinking about the public child welfare system adoptions, there are about 125 children in Davidson County and the surrounding counties who are looking for forever families right now. And then across the state, 350 to 400 children who are looking. There are many more children in the child welfare system, but these are children who it's been determined that adoption is the path to permanency for them.
Wow. And tell us a little bit more about, people can have children who need to be adopted closer to them and closer to their lives than they might know.
Right. So we're also the Wendys Wonderful Kid agency for the state of Tennessee. And what we love about Wendys' model is that they really look to known resources that kids have. So an aunt, an uncle, grandparents, a baseball coach, a Sunday school teacher, a teacher from school, maybe someone from 8 years ago that stands up and says, wait, I remember Bobby when he was this big. And so what we also know is that those are also relationships that pre-existing connection to a child makes the transition to adoption a little bit easier, and also helps that child hold on to some of his or her past in a way that it might be harder completely walking away and entering another family that you didn't have a history with. So that's the kind of the beauty of the Wendys model.
And tell us about, this is really personal to you. You have adopted children of your own, right?
Yeah, so our first son came to us when he was 17 through the child welfare system, and then we adopted 2 little girls internationally following Michael coming, and then when he was about 27, he decided he wanted to be adopted as well. Wow. So yes, my entire family is formed by adoption, and it is very important to me, and I think that it's just another way to be a family, but it's a great way to be a family.
What do you think do you think there's any information out there that might make people hesitant about adopting that they don't know about ahead of time or beforehand?
Well, I think it's important to remember that adoption is a wonderful, wonderful thing that is born of a lot of loss. And so children who become freed for adoption have histories that are really complicated. And so to be able to embrace that whole child, history, baggage, everything good and everything bad, and say, no, we're going to move forward together, I think is kind of the secret to adoption being successful for kids. And also to realize that relationships ebb and flow, and you'll have hard times and then you'll have great times. And so holding on throughout all of that is what gets you to the finish line, and that's the good part.
The challenges of parenting in general, right?
It's never easy, absolutely.
Thank you so much for your time this morning, Mr. McSurdy. We appreciate it.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And guys, keep in mind, we're going to have more information about Adoption Awareness Month at WKRN.com, and we'll post this entire segment underneath the Watch tab.